Do I introduce myself again? Okay, I will. Okay. This is too much. Action. Okay. Hi, I'm Madalén Cortez. I'm so excited to be here for my KCSC session. And I'm going to start off with the first song that I played live of like my own. And it's called Ballad of My Current State. And I just can't take it. It's too much for me. If I'm lucky, I'll make it to February. This year is so stressful. It's making me fall back into depression, curled up in a ball. And they simply told me, be good to yourself. You'll meet the right people, break you out of that shell. It's hard to realize it isn't always true, but I guess that's a big part of growing up too. I feel the pounding, left with nothing. Can we get back to this life I've been trying? God damn it, trying. Let me grow on. Now I'm staring at headlights as if they're a crowd cheering me on. Yeah, I'm making mama proud of me and my talents, me and myself. Will she listen to my songs? Think I need help. I feel the pounding, left with nothing. Can we get back to this life I've been trying? God damn it, crying. Let me go on. And if I live my life the way that she wants, will I ever be happy or always feel lost? Will I be more successful, get higher pay? I'm not sure what I want, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Is that okay? Please be okay. Yeah. Okay. My next song is called Burn Book, and it's about a text that I received randomly while I was actually live on my radio show here in KCSC, so that's a little silly bit. You texted me last night, said things I don't like. I don't even know your face, only a screen name, critiquing all that I said, telling my friends you're making me a mess. I'm so over all this. And you're easy to anger, but I'm hard to forget. Wish I never got wrapped up in all of this. And I'm less of a fighter than I used to be then. 'Cause now that I've grown up, I've learned ways to deal with it. And I've worked too damn hard to forgive my past regrets. Took me so many years to get over all that. Said my friends aren't my friends just because they're yours too. I really hope you get closure, but this is not how you do. in all of this, and I'm less of a fighter than I used to be then. 'Cause now that I've grown up, I've learned the ways to deal with it, and I know all my past mistakes, but I've grown, so I lock them away. All I've got to say is I know I don't deserve the way you question my morals, try to pretend like you really understand why I did all of this. You really made me wonder, is it really all my fault? I have to remember you had no right at all. And you're easy to anger, but I'm hard to forget. Wish I never got wrapped up in all of this, and I'm less of a fighter than I used to be then. 'Cause now that I've grown up, I've learned the ways to deal with it. Keep on telling myself you don't deserve this. Keep on telling myself you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this.
Lit.
Awesome.
Lit.
Rolling. Good. Go ahead, Slate. Action.
This next song I wrote over this past winter break, and it's called To Be a Woman, and I hope you guys like it.
To be a woman is to perform. To be a woman is a war. I was born with the wrath of all my ancestors past. I don't write like I used to. He said my words told a lie. Changed my mind to abuse the power I have inside. I don't like to lose control, but you took it all from me. Standing at the corner of greed and patriarchy. To be a woman is to perform. To be a woman is a war. I was born with the wrath of all refuse. He says that's not how you should behave. Until I die, I will choose to reject the normal every day. And I don't like to lose control, but I just can't stand here waiting. Losing simple rights, it's so goddamn frustrating. To be a woman is to perform. To be a woman is a war. I was born with the wrath of all my ancestors past. To be a woman is to perform. To be a woman is a war. I was born with the wrath of all my ancestors past. I was born with the wrath of all my ancestors past.
For my last song, I'm going to be playing a song that I actually just released on all platforms. It's called Solitude.
I haven't had the best time lately, and you might be the one to blame. You act as if we never met now. Wonder if this is really your game. Don't answer me, it all makes sense now. Guess they weren't lying, you're just the same. And I think it's ironic given my history. You wouldn't answer for 3 days. So now I'm sitting in solitude and learning and rest. I'd rather blame myself than curse you to death. 'Cause on my own I can cry however loud as I want. And I won't have to exist to you for myself at all. But I still like the idea of you next to me when I fall. Karma was just another saying, till it took every love away. Seems like I'll never see the ending. Will it keep track of me each day? And I haven't felt well as of lately, and I think you know exactly what I mean. You don't care at all about my feelings. You took my best pieces to leave. So now I'm sitting in solitude and learning and rest. I'd rather blame myself than 'Cause on my own I can cry however loud as I want, and I won't have to exist to you for myself at all. But I still like the idea of you next to me when I fall. I just keep questioning, where did it go wrong? But it doesn't really matter, 'cause I never really mattered. Sitting in solitude and learning in rest, I'll stop blaming myself, so won't curse you to death. 'Cause some peace of mind will help me. Yeah, it's all that I need. Give me some peace of mind, I'm healthy. I swear it's all that I need. But I'll always like the idea of you next to me when I fall. When I fall. When I fall.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the interview.
Hey guys, welcome to KCSC Sessions, and I'm here with Mac. And if you guys don't know, Mac is part of KCSC. Also, me and Mac work very.
We're like this.
We're like this. So this is an honor.
Oh yeah.
This is truly an honor. But it's also just so special because we always are in here. We're always on this couch.
Yeah. We're always sitting right here.
Yeah, we're always sitting right here. So this is nothing new. So let's get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, first of all, beautiful performance.
Thank you.
I mean, I've seen her
Thank
perform
you.
before, but I just feel like it was just beautiful. And also Solitude was just so beautiful. You
As always.
You play those keys very well, girl.
Tickle the ivories.
So let's get into it. So, how did you get into music?
Okay, well, I've always kind of been in like music classes. Like when I was before I was in elementary school, I did like music and me classes with my parents.
Okay.
So I always did that. And then I've been in choir since kindergarten. Like this is the first school year I've not been in choir.
Really?
Since I was in kindergarten.
Whoa.
So I've kind of always just been in that. And then I like took up piano randomly, started teaching myself in 3rd grade.
Wow.
And then I started taking lessons after that. So I've always just been around it, especially because my dad is always playing music.
Really?
So he's always encouraging it.
Like playing as in like playing instruments or playing just out loud?
Like he's always just, if you go to my house, at all times he's playing some sort of song like on the radio. Like there's always something playing.
So you just
in the whole house.
Musical family.
Oh, yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just getting into that a little bit too, like what instrument do you like more out of the two? Guitar or piano?
I feel like if I'm just going to sit down, I feel like piano because I'm just more comfortable with it.
Interesting.
Because I've just been doing, and I feel like with piano, like if I'm trying to get like emotional,
Gotcha.
then I play piano because I'll like be sitting there and I'll just like, I'll have mental breakdowns and I'll just be singing and crying on my piano.
So you would say it's like an emotion, like it's a therapeutic kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a therapy.
Yeah, and that's a common thing I've been hearing from a lot of artists. So that's great. So let's go into the questions for the songs, if that's all good. So Ballad of My Current State was your first song you ever played live.
Yeah,
that
was
was
my first original, yeah.
Right, so tell me a little bit about that experience and playing it live.
It was so terrifying. I played it at Sydney, who's an intern here.
Also,
my queen.
Shout out Sydney.
Yeah, shout out Sydney Dillon.
She's a part of KCSC.
I played it at her spring fling last year. And I was just like, it was like a last minute decision where I was just like a special like guest, it said on it.
Right.
So I like played like in between like her performance and like someone else's.
Right.
And I was literally shaking so much right before I went on. I was so scared. But then once I like did it, because it was like my first time I performed in front of like all like the music people in Chico that like are like my friends. But like once I like did it, I was like, it was so cool. Everyone was like telling me how good it was after, and I was so excited.
Great.
And then after that, I was like, okay, now I can perform.
It was a relief.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a relief.
Yeah, it was nice. Because then after, like, then everybody knew that I did music stuff, so then they, like, knew to talk to me and stuff. It was cool.
Wait, so did you start writing, like, I know that was your first song you performed live, but how long have you been writing music for yourself?
Well, I feel like when I was like a little kid, like I have like little random notebooks where I'd write like songs.
Oh my God.
But I feel like, I
love that.
feel like seriously-ish, I feel like I started in like middle school.
Okay,
I'd like write them. And then in high school too. But like, I feel like I was never confident in any of the songs I wrote until like that one.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, no.
Wow. So it's so shocking that it was more recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little recent thing.
That's so great. Well, continuing on into Burn Book.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
Because you
talk.
said that it was there was a little text received.
Yeah.
Right.
Little.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, I can't be saying too much. I can't be saying too much.
It's too much.
I can't be saying too much.
We're gonna have to.
But it was just like a little.
censor.
It was just a little silly thing where this past semester I was like in the radio station doing my thing. And out of the blue, I got a text from somebody that I did not have the number of.
Right.
But I recognized the name like when they were like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it was like this whole long thing. And I was like, I literally didn't read it while I was on the show because I was so scared.
Yeah.
And then I went home and I read it and I was like, oh my gosh. And it was just like, they weren't very happy with me. For like, but it was like high school drama. So I was like, girl.
In college.
Yeah. So I was like, but
In
it's okay.
college. It's good.
It's like valid. Like you do you.
Yeah, you do you.
Yeah.
You know what? More content for you.
Yeah. I know. Literally, no, I went home and I sat down and I wrote the whole song in one sitting
You're
in like 30
perfect.
minutes.
You're
yeah.
like, time to write.
Yeah.
Time
no,
to
literally,
write.
it just like all like came out of me. I
That's
just like was like,
amazing. Wait, so what was your like first emotion when you like saw that text? Like what was your first thought?
I was stressed and I texted my friend girl.
You were like,
I was
guys.
stressed and I texted my girlies from home.
Right,
I was like,
right.
guys, you're never gonna guess.
You're never gonna guess. What do I do?
Yeah. No, literally.
I love that. I love that. And you know, I feel like we take so much from our personal experiences and like use them in different things. So I feel like that's valid.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful song. It really is. It's very, very amazing. So I guess going into the next song then, what inspired to be a woman? Obviously, what inspired is yourself.
I am a woman.
But, you know, it's such a touching, more personal, I feel. You know, the words are a lot personal. And I think any woman can relate to that song. So what kind of inspired it to be written?
Okay, well, the way that I like first like came up with like the chorus, like I wrote the chorus first, and how I came up with that was like I write all my songs on my notes on my phone usually.
Right. Oh, okay.
And so I have like a specific note where I just any like random like lines that come to me, I like write down. That's how I wrote Solitude too. I happened to have Sitting in Solitude like in that, and I was like, oh, I want to write a song. So I like chose that.
Gotcha.
So I was like looking through for something to write over break because I was like, I need to like actually write something.
Yeah.
And I like happened to have to be a woman is to perform because I saw like some random TikTok where someone like said that in a comment.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
the
good.
song.
I was like,
That's the
good.
song.
And I was just like, ugh, I randomly just get really annoyed about like the Roe v. Wade stuff.
Fair,
like all the
fair.
time.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll write about that. And then I also like with like the chorus when it's talking about like the whole like ancestor and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I like with my like on my mom's side of the family, like there's stuff with like her mom's like boyfriend that like was like not the best
right.
treatment. So like I know that still affects me. So I wanted to like kind of like put that into it.
Yeah, and it feels so like raw and you could feel every emotion you were feeling when you were writing that song.
Yeah.
Completely. And again, I could feel that every woman would relate to that song and how these past few years have been going.
Yeah.
So completely. So last song was Solitude, which beautiful song. And if you guys don't know, it's out on streaming platforms, right?
Go listen.
Go listen. It's crazy. But you know, that just came out. So tell me a bit about that. Like it was like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Like
It was February 16th. So
okay,
like,
yeah.
2 or 3
So
weeks,
2 weeks
I
ago,
think.
yeah. So tell me a bit about that because that's your like first true song out there besides the Christmas song too, which just also came out recently as well. But this, you know, how was that experience?
Oh, I was honestly terrified.
Really? Why?
I was really scared. Well, I just like, I get anxious being around anyone that I don't know well. So, and I was like really scared to record. But then I recorded with Brandon Brown. He slays. And
He's here.
Really great. He's here. He's great. But I was like literally right before I was so terrified. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right.
I don't know how this is going to go. Right. But then I was like, once I like started like singing and stuff, I calmed down. And it was actually a really fun process. It was like cool to like see the different instruments and stuff we could add to like make the sound better.
That's great. And that was through Soda, right?
Yeah, kind. It was like my Soda group like got me like to do it. They
They're
keep
like,
me
come
accountable.
on.
They're like,
They're-
record.
Let's go. So wait, so last question. Is there anything upon the horizon that we have to look forward to that's coming out? Because I'm listening.
all ears.
I
Yeah.
have an ear out.
I haven't recorded anything yet, but not this week, but the week after. Recording session is happening. So it's gonna be in the works.
Is it a song that was played today?
Yeah. Yeah, a little. So keep your ears open.
Oh my God.
It'll be happening.
This is going to be super
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. And can we know what the song is?
I honestly don't know which one. I'm gonna record one of them, but I haven't decided yet.
Okay. And is it with the same people as well?
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
that.
Sticking
We
with my
love
boy.
that. Sticking with them. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Mac,
Thanks for
coming
having me.
on. Oh my God.
Oh.
We've been wanting to do this
We've been
for so
waiting.
long.
Yeah.
And you know what, guys? Mac is one of our main girls here. Okay. So
Yeah.
we had to do it. We did. I'm sorry.
We had.
Mac, what is your Instagram for all the people that don't know?
My Instagram is Madalén.Cortez. I'm sure it'll be on the screen because my
It will
name's
be
hard
on the
to spell,
screen. It will be on the
but
screen. It will be on the
yeah.
screen. And also, thank you so much for KCSC for obviously hosting us again. Go follow us at KCSC Radio and go check out the YouTube channel at KCSC_radio. And thank you so much, Brandon Brown, for doing the audio for us. His Instagram is MOOZBEATZ. So go check it out,
Go
please,
follow.
because hype that man up.
Yeah.
And thank you so much again, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you to the crew. Thank you to Mac again.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys back next time. Bye, guys.
Bye. Lit.
Was that good enough?
Was it good?